Welcome to another episode of the Lone Recruiter Podcast. I'm your host, Brett Clementson, and if you're a recruiter out on your own, or just lacking general advice or mentorship, you've come to the right place. Our episodes are designed to give you the motivation, the strategies, and the support you need to become the very best Lone Recruiter. So join us, grab a cup of coffee, and let's take your desk to another level. Now, today's episode's actually completely and utterly not my material. And why I say this is a big shout out to Tom Etherington in Sydney. Never met the guy before. He's in my feed in LinkedIn, and he had a remarkable post on LinkedIn yesterday, and possibly not for the reason that he believes that post was intended for. Now, let me explain. His post says, there are 1,500 chief operating officers on LinkedIn. Now, what was special about that line is that chief was spelled C-H-E-I-F, not I-E-F. He also then went on to say there are 250 managers and they have their job title as manger, M-A-N-G-E-R. This is the breakdown. 23,000 sales mangers, 13,000 project mangers, 9,500 general mangers, 4,000 manging directors. You get the point. They're spelling manager wrong. Manager. They're calling it manga, right? M-A-N-G-E-R-S or M-A-N-G-I-N-G. We've got 3,000 regional mangers, 2,000 HR mangers, right? And the list keeps going. The point of his article was or the point of his post was that we want to make sure our profile hasn't got typos in it. And I 100% agree with that. I've even done posts on that in the past, which is, if you're on LinkedIn, it's a CV that everyone can see. It's a profile, it's a pitch deck, it's everything, right? And a typo can be perceived as not looking at the level of detail you need to, rushing your work and that sort of stuff. We all know that these things happen and typos happen, right? So why am I telling you this? It's not actually to go and check your LinkedIn. I know you're all looking at your LinkedIn right now going, far out, have I put manga in my title? That's not the point of this episode. The point of this episode was that my immediate thought was, shit, yeah, that's a whole search string on a LinkedIn project that I could throw in to see if there are any project mangers that I've missed in my search, or any managers or mangers that I've missed within the markets that I'm looking for. My brain went to, if there are 250,000 people with this typo, surely some of them are in the markets that I recruit for, and maybe I've missed them in my search strings because I assumed that people spell their titles correctly. Now, caveat. Are they going to be the brightest stars in the room? Maybe not. My gut says no, but that's the perception. There's probably some amazing candidates who have just done a typo and completely brushed over, or don't think too much about their LinkedIn or whatever. But if it means that I haven't picked them up in a search string for a client, if I'm doing a project for a brief and I'm missing a project manga because they've done a typo, well, sure as shit, I want to know about it. So that's my red hot tip for you today. If you're struggling to find candidates in your market, you're really scratching, go and see if maybe there are typos that are common within some of the phrases that you're searching for. Maybe you need to go and put those typos in a search, see what comes up. You might be surprised. You may find a gem, and you may be absolutely shocked. The thing is, if you find that gem, almost guarantee no one else is speaking to them because they have not been picked up by other recruiters either. So that's my red hot tip for you today. It's only a 4-minute episode, but it was a gem. I loved it. Thank you, Tom Etherington. Go and follow him. He does great material, and we'll give him a shout out on this podcast. That's it. If you got anything out of this episode, please like, subscribe, share, helps us grow. Throw us a comment. And if you've got any questions, you've got any podcast ideas or questions that you have that you want us to answer on this podcast, please hit us up. Happy to put something together for you. Have an amazing day. And as always, may all your deals come true.